Hey, Jason here from Simply Swider. Is your Whirlpool washer stuck in drain mode with that annoying F3E1 error code? I'm going to show you exactly how to fix this yourself and save hundreds on a repair call. Here's the surprising part. That noisy drain pump that sounds broken is actually working perfectly. It's just getting bad information from somewhere else in the system. Before we get started, if you run into any questions, jump into our Facebook group. Links in the description. We got thousands of people helping each other fix their appliances, and I pop in there daily to help out. F3E1 basically means your washer thinks it's going to flood your house, so it goes into what's called flood control mode. The control board cannot see the water level properly, so it just keeps that drain pump running to be safe. We'll tackle this step by step, starting with a 5-minute cleaning fix, then moving to more advanced diagnostics if needed. In my experience, about two-thirds of these cases are a failed sensor on the main board, while the remaining third split between clogged air tubes, detergent issues, and faulty valves. The key is testing in the right order to avoid unnecessary part replacements. Most people think the drain pump is shot because it's the part making noise, but it's just following bad orders from the brain of the machine. You'll see the drain pump fire up the second you plug the machine in, even with an empty tub. What's happening is the pressure sensor that's soldered right onto the main control board has failed internally. It's sending a constant tub is overflowing signal to the computer. Here's your quick diagnostic test. First, make sure the tub is completely empty. Then locate the thin, clear tube connected to your control board. It's usually about the thickness of a drinking straw. Gently disconnect this pressure hose from the small plastic fitting. If that drain pump keeps running even with the hose disconnected, you've found your culprit. The pressure sensor has failed. The specific part number that's been failing is ADP51B62M02. Whirlpool had a bad batch in their 2023 to 2024 production runs. I've seen this countless times where people replace the drain pump thinking that's the problem, but the pump is fine. It's just doing what the board is telling it to do. Now, here's the thing. You can replace the whole board for $300, $350, or if you're handy with electronics, you can desolder that sensor and replace just that component for around $50. Don't ask me how I know that, but I've done both repairs and the component level fix works great if you've got soldering skills. You'll notice the washer might fill normally, but then throw the F3E1 during the cycle. What's happening is soap, scum, and lint have built up in either the pressure hose or that little plastic nipple on the tub called the air dome. Here's your step-by-step cleaning process. First, disconnect the pressure hose from both the control board and the tub. Now do the blow test. Put one end to your mouth and gently blow through it. You should feel air flow freely. If there's resistance or you hear a sudden pop as blockage clears, that was your problem. Next, clean the air dome. That's the small plastic fitting on your tub where the hose connects. Use a zip tie, pipe cleaner, or small bottle brush to clear out any soap scum buildup. This scrud buildup happens when people use too much detergent over time, and it creates this soap sludge that blocks the air path. The beautiful thing about this fix is it's free. Just takes a few minutes of cleaning. You'll see heavy foam in the drum or smell a strong soap scent on your clothes. What's happening is you're either using non-HE detergent or way too much of the good stuff. Here's how to fix the suds problem. Start using only 2 tablespoons of HE detergent per full load. Yes, that's about the size of a ping pong ball, and it's all you need. If you have soft water, cut that in half to just 1 tablespoon. Now flush your system by running 3 to 4 clean washer cycles. Use either Afresh tablets as directed or pour 2 cups of white vinegar directly into the drum and run the cleaning cycle. This removes years of built up soap residue. This is where most people mess up. They see that max line on the detergent dispenser and fill it up, but that's actually for huge commercial loads. The pressure hose runs $15.30 at Repair Clinic or Parts Dar, and it's an easy DIY job. Just unplug and swap it out. The main control board is where it gets expensive. You're looking at $300, $450 for the part alone, plus labor if you call a pro. Here's my 50% rule. If the total repair cost hits half the price of a new machine, just replace the whole washer. The big mistake I see is people replacing the drain pump for $50, $150, thinking that'll fix it, but then they still have the F3E1 code, and now they're out even more money. If you're comfortable removing panels and following wiring diagrams, swapping the board is doable. But if you're not sure about working around live voltage, call a tech. Don't mess around with trying to repair the sensor on the board unless you've got proper soldering equipment and ESD protection. Don't pull hard on that pressure hose when you're disconnecting it. That plastic nipple on the control board is fragile, and if you snap it off, you just turned a $50 repair into a $350 board replacement. I had this customer last month who yanked on the hose and broke the fitting right off the board. Also, never work on the control board with the power connected. Even 10 volts of static electricity can fry the microcontroller. Always unplug the machine and ground yourself before touching any circuit boards. Another big mistake is assuming the board is bad without checking the pressure hose first. Here's something that catches people off guard. Buying a used or remanufactured board online that still has the same defective sensor. Make sure you're getting one with an updated sensor part number, and don't try live voltage testing on the board unless you know what you're doing. One slip with that multimeter probe and you'll destroy a $300 part. You can see on the screen right now the model ranges that get hit with this the most. These vertical modular washer platforms from 2020 and newer are the ones with the integrated pressure sensors. The older models had separate pressure switches that were cheap and easy to replace, but these newer ones have everything built into the main board. There you have it, your complete F3E1 troubleshooting roadmap. Remember, start with the 5-minute cleaning fixes on the pressure hose and air dome, then move to the diagnostic test for the pressure sensor. In about 80% of cases, you'll solve this problem in the first two steps without buying any parts. Even if you need a control board, you've just saved yourself a $200 diagnostic fee by knowing exactly what's wrong. Keep your detergent usage reasonable and run monthly cleaning cycles. If you guys know someone who's having appliance troubles, please send them the link to this video or a link to my channel where I have tons of other videos showing how to fix pretty common issues with appliances, sometimes for free or as little cost as possible. It sure beats having a repairman come out and spending several hundred for them to fix it when it could be something so simple. If this helped you get your washer working again, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Let me know which fix worked for you. Really helps other people with the same problem. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We'll get this out to more folks who need to save some time and money. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.